Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Good to have you on, Congressman. So the world kind of looks at Biden and goes, oh, God, that's the guy. But I remember not too long ago, Trump muscling his way in, and whether they liked him or not, they respected him. Matt.
President Trump's foreign policy was unpredictable and effective. Joe Biden's foreign policy is paint by numbers, and I don't quite know yet what the Biden doctrine is, but I get the sense that it probably has a half-life at this point because he's sleepwalking us into World War III the way a dementia patient would sleepwalk into a late-night Waffle House. Let's talk about what's actually going on at NATO right now. The $115 billion we sent Ukraine is not enough. Now they're talking about giving Ukraine Israel-like security status so that we have to pay to be the block captain of Ukraine forever. And I think one can reasonably ask the question, has NATO expansion made us safer? I mean, has it really? Are we safer today than we were before NATO expanded into the Baltics and put us now on the brink of war? I mean, we have Democrat Seth Moulton and Democrat Steny Hoyer have already said we are at war with Russia. That's not exactly what we signed up for with Sleepy Joe as the president of the United States.
Yeah, and maybe if you do, in fact, put Ukraine in NATO, you might actually pick a fight with Russia and end up at war with Russia, even if you don't want to.
By the way, why would you pick Ukraine? Why not extend NATO to Russia and make it an anti-China alliance? Like, are we really thinking that we're more afraid of the broke-down tanks from Russia than the fact that China is building a secret military base on the island of Cuba 90 miles away from the United States? Like, if we had to pick Russia or Ukraine for NATO, one could reasonably make the argument that Russia probably provides more benefit long term.
No question. No question. How about we keep them both, at bay? But good news. Did you hear? Joe Biden says he's going to be around for at least 5 more years. Listen.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I look forward to meeting with you for the next 5 years.
Yeah, you think he's got...
Like, who's waiting around to open the 86-year-old vintage of Joe Biden? Who thinks that, like, right now he might not be as spry, but 3-4 years from now after a potential reelection, that's really when this wine opens up? I mean, Joe Biden, it's not that he's past his prime. He can't even see it anymore. He's lost a lot on his fastball. One thing we know, people on the world stage, they follow that stuff. And American weakness, sadly, has emerged out of Joe Biden's weakness.
Let me prove your point, Congressman Matt Gaetz. Let me prove this. Saudi Arabia, the people who rely on us to help them stay safe in the Middle East, we buy oil from them, but they rely on us. Look at this, and I'm going to show you. This is some Saudi comics poking fun at Joe Biden at his age. He's lost. He doesn't know where he's going. And it's, you know, it's funny, but it's sad that American, look, they have him waving. He doesn't know where he's going. They're really nailing the actual Joe Biden. You could put Joe actually in that film, and it would kind of look like one of his press conferences.
That could be either Joe Biden or Dick Cheney, to be honest with you. But while Saudi Arabia is laughing in our face, Eric, at the same time, they're cutting deals with Iran, their former forever enemy, so that they're trading more energy in the yuan. The true legacy of Joe Biden's foreign policy is whether it's the African Union moving away from the dollar, or the BRICS system moving away from the dollar, or the Saudis who are laughing in his face moving away from the dollar. We are in a world where what we create and produce and provide in the United States of America is going to inure to the benefit of our people less and less because he's done so much to damage our country.
You're nailing it, Matt. You are nailing, Congressman, because if Saudi Arabia and China, for example, China's a big buyer, Saudi's the seller. If they start trading oil in yuan, or if China decides to trade with Russia in yuan, you remove the dollar as the oil currency, the global currency for oil. Very damning, very undermining, and very detrimental to our economy. Final thought.
It's absolutely one of the greatest long-term threats to continue this cycle of inflation that's hurting the American people. The damage that Joe Biden has done to the dollar is the greatest damage to an institution economically that we could imagine. And what's funny, Eric, is they're always accusing us of damaging institutions, but we actually fought to ensure the dollar's protection and preservation. And these decisions that are made globally, we feel at the kitchen table because of their foolishness.
100% right. 100,000,000% right. You remove the dollar falls, dollar goes down, takes more dollars to buy a barrel of oil. Gas prices up, heating oil prices up, electric prices up, coal prices up. They're out of their mind. This administration should be all around the world talking, don't mess with the dollar or else. And that really should be the threat. Congressman Matt Gaetz, thank you for your time.